You may have seen our next 2FM Rising act on the streets of Dublin and beyond, busking. Congratulations to Roe Byrne, who's on the list for 2026. How are you?
Great, amazing, yeah.
You're on the Rising list for 2026. People may have seen you, as I've just said there, busking around the streets of Dublin.
Yeah.
I know you've done places in Cork as well and Galway. Tell us about you, what your music's all about, and what age you were starting to play music on the streets.
I started busking when I was like 14, and I just fell in love with it straight away. I mean, there was 6 months where I was absolutely bricking it, you know, my knees were shaking the whole time, and then when I met kind of the other buskers and settled into it a little bit more, I just absolutely fell in love with it. There was nothing I ever wanted to do else, so.
Take me back to when you're walking Grafton Street, say if that's the street that you were busking on. Did you see other buskers and you decided, I want to do that, or did someone encourage you to start off there?
Yeah, I used to go to my granddad's house like every weekend with my parents, and I would bring my guitar, play him a song, and then he was like, you need to go busking on Grafton Street, you need to get in the street and play music, and I was just way too nervous. I just didn't want anything to do with it. And then he passed away, and then after I was like, I have to do this, like just even give it a shot, just to do it once or twice. And then, I mean, just to like for him, you know, show him that I could.
Oh, wow.
And so I did that, and then, I don't know, it just completely changed my life. Just that one decision to go, like, you know.
Tell me about the first time you did it, and was anybody there to support you?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much my whole family was there. My mum, my dad, my sister, aunties, uncles, cousins, you know. But my first ever set I ever played, a couple walked past me on the street, and they just came out of a hotel, they just got married, and they had their first dance on the street. My first ever set, it was brilliant.
What song did you play for them?
I think I played the one, Codaline. I can't really remember.
Yeah. That's a big wedding song.
It is,
so
it is. It was perfect. Yeah,
wow. And so that's when you were bitten by the
that's
busking
when it
bug,
was,
the music bug,
Yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
decided. There's a brilliant thing that I always think with buskers, especially around Dublin city centre. We've had Sive Skelly on our list. We've had Ali Sherlock in. You guys have all started on the streets.
That's it, yeah.
And you're also very connected and friendly with each other.
Yeah, we're all very tight. Yeah, I mean, like, Sive and I, like, we don't live too far apart from each other either, so it was kind of nice, like, oh, let's go busking tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I'll meet you there, and then we'll go back to hers, we'll go back to mine afterwards, and there's still, like, even, I haven't busked in a couple of years, but we're all still very, very connected, you know.
It's the foundation of you
Foundation,
guys.
yeah, for sure. So.
You have progressed with where you have been performing on the streets to the stages.
Yeah.
You played Electric Picnic just most recently there in August, September. You're on stage with Robert Grace.
Yes.
How much do you love performing in front of people?
Oh, it's like more than anything else. Like anything else. I love songwriting, I love recording, but like the performing side of it is just absolutely takes the cake for me. Like it's phenomenal.
Did you do your own songs, Electric Picnic? This year?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I love like, I don't know, playing songs that nobody's heard in like a live setting and like just kind of feeling the reaction before they've heard the song before, like so you're getting their first reaction to it. I think it's brilliant. I think it's amazing.
So you write your own music, you perform as well. Tell us about the style of your music for anybody who hasn't heard Roe Byrne's tunes.
I am very heavily influenced by Coldplay and Dermot Kennedy. So I like to, you know, use all my influences as much as I can and, you know, make that kind of...
Have you loved them since you were a kid?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. But I listen to like a little country music as well. So I don't know. I guess a lot of my music would be quite sad, but I do try to keep it fun.
And is that on purpose? Is that
definitely
like,
not? No.
Cathartic, or is that just kind of like what you're drawn to writing?
That's just what I write. I guess just what I'm drawn to writing. But I don't know. I think there's what I like about songwriting is anybody can find their kind of own meaning in it. It doesn't matter what I think the song is about. If somebody else thinks it's about something completely different, then that's what the song's about to them. So I like that as well.
One brilliant thing about the era that we live in is that your music can connect with people through social media all over the world.
Yeah.
Have you found that you have fans in different parts of the country?
Yeah, it's a bit mental. Like,
and world, actually.
Yeah. I mean, my highest numbers on TikTok would be from America and Canada, which is bad.
How did you break America in that sense on TikTok?
Break America?
Well, do you know what I mean? How do they get to notice you?
I don't know. I think it's just whatever way the algorithm is pushing me over there. And but I mean, it's mainly like Ireland, America, you know, mainland Europe, which is really cool. So, but I think that is the coolest thing. Is like you can find such a broad audience by like just posting something that is just meaningful to you, and you can reach so many people accidentally, you know.
On radio, obviously, we're supporting you now for
Yes.
2FM Rising List for 2026 with a whole host of diverse acts and different genres. Hearing your songs on the radio, what does that feel like? And have you caught yourself being like, oh my God, that's me?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there was one time we got on a taxi to go to the airport, and I think this is the only time I've heard my song on the radio. We got in a taxi to the airport, and my song was just playing, and I was like, "That's me! Turn it up, turn it up!" And the guy was like looking in the mirror, like, "I don't know who's this guy." He's like, he had no idea who I was. But yeah, that was really cool. That was brilliant.
Dermot Kennedy once told me that it happens to him sometimes, and he's too nervous to even tell the taxi driver that it's him.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
But if
I
it
get
was
that.
me, I'd be like,
That's me. Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
Yeah. Your most recent song is
Yeah.
called Heal Me.
Yes.
Tell us about that song.
Heal Me was like a really cool one for me. I just watched Normal People for the first time, and I fell asleep, and I woke up with this chorus in my head, and I like panicked to go record it, and that just became Heal Me. It's never happened to me before, but it was pretty magic. So
So it was inspired by Paul Mescal. then,
yeah,
obviously.
pretty much. Yeah, like most things.
Like, of course. Why not?
But yeah, so it was like just a song that is just sort of really special to me because it just had to come out or something. I don't know. I don't know how it happened, but it's definitely one of my favorites that I've ever written and never released. And I've been trying to beat it since, so we'll see how long that takes.
2026 is the year that you're on the list.
Yes.
We're playing your songs and supporting you. There's like festivals around the country. But what do you have planned separately for this next 12 months?
Oh gosh. Outside of music, I want to learn how to do a backflip.
Oh.
That's just, I don't know. I was only talking to my mom about this in the car, so.
Can you do a cartwheel?
Yeah.
Okay. Can
Yeah.
you do a tumble?
Yeah, I can.
Can you do a headstand?
I can.
Okay, well then you're grand.
I got it.
You got it.
I have it.
I mean, you can go to headstand classes. I don't know about backflip classes. Would you do a backflip on stage with the guitar?
Like Benson Moon.
There you go.
Why not?
Would you wear the catsuit?
Sure.
Okay, great. Okay. Are you inspired by Benson Boone to do the black backflip? Is that where this has come from?
Partially, yeah, but yeah, why not? Let's say why not.
Well, Roe Backflip and Byrne.
That's it.
That's going to be your name
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come here. Can't wait to play your songs on the radio.
Thank you.
2FM and to support you this year.
All right.
Your music is something special. It's also quite
Thank you.
meaningful in the lyrics as well. Roe Byrne, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks.
RTE 2FM Rising.
Showcasing the future of Irish music.